Life doesn't always have to make sense, but it would be nice if it did more often. There's days I wake up on top of the world knowing each and every direction I'm heading, and then there's days like these. It seems the lost days last longer, or maybe the pain it carries blinds me from the truth. Maybe I hold on to sad days longer than I do happy ones. Maybe I'm searching for something I've already found. So many maybes. A wise person once told me to
picture yourself in the middle of the ocean. You can't stop the waves that are bound to come, but you can learn to flow with them, and eventually it'll get you to shore.
And maybe she's right.
It's about time. You good?
Yeah.
Well, let's go. Come on, man. What are you doing?
I don't have everything figured out like you, Emerald. I just don't. No matter how hard I try or what I do, it just never makes sense. I don't get it.
What? Josh, what are you talking about? I don't have everything figured out.
You know, I've given my all to everything. Everything, Emerald. But I guess that's not enough, huh?
That's more than enough.
Well, it doesn't feel like it. When is it my turn to have this so-called life figured out? Huh, Emerald? When?
I don't know. Life doesn't always have to make sense. You think I just wake up and know it all? Well, I don't. It's in those moments life does make sense that you need to hold on to. You're right where you need to be. Open your eyes, Josh.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna work out. It always does.
Something that I continue to struggle with is holding on to bad times longer than I actually should. And I feel like this is how a lot of us kind of go about life, or maybe it's just me. There's just something about those bad times that can really throw us off our game and just make this so-called life just not make sense. But what I've learned is those bad times typically stick around just a little bit longer, and it's only because it hits us, or it tends to hit us, when we're pretty much just least prepared. And the crazy thing about that is we may not always be prepared, but that's okay. And it all goes back to that saying that sometimes it actually is okay not to be okay. Life isn't always supposed to make perfect sense. You know, if life always made sense, then I don't think we'd be able to grow as the individuals that we were put out to be. Sometimes the challenges and confusion and just everything that just comes with this life is necessary in order to get us to, you know, a place that we could never imagine within ourselves. And that's honestly the beautiful, crazy, confusing, mysterious thing about life.
I still dream about you every night. Guess I'm wondering if you're alright. I wish I didn't do that, but I do. And do you ever dream of me? Or are my visions just a one-way street? If they are, then that's okay.
definitely been a rough week or two for me lately, and it's really kind of like pulled down my motivation to even make this video. And I was left with two options. Either I make this video or I just simply don't. And both options are okay. Sometimes we need that time to snap back into rhythm, but other times we really need to be honest within ourselves. Just because life wasn't sitting right with me during this time doesn't mean it has to necessarily affect things around me that I personally love. So with that being said, it left me to create a third option, which was to make a video about how I've been feeling lately. So I really hope that you've been enjoying this so far. But I really wanted to put pressure, especially with this topic, because I really feel like it can benefit a lot of people that are choosing to watch this video. Sometimes things that are happening in your life right now may not sit too well, or just simply cause you to shut down. But you can't allow yourself to sit in that dark place for, too long. It's really important to realize the good things that we've all been through and really just hang on to those moments. The good always outweighs the bad, as they say. So if you find yourself in a place where nothing makes sense and everything just honestly sucks, hang on to the fact that you're still alive. Sometimes we tend to forget about that. There's many ups and downs in this life, but if you pay close attention, there's actually more ups than downs. Sometimes everything isn't supposed to go as planned. Life gets messy. Life even gets dark. But if you continue to ride the wave it brings, you'll soon realize that life is simply the way it needs to be.
Like you, Emerald, I just don't.
Everything's gonna work out. It always does.
I wanted to push myself with this video and really get out of my comfort zone. It's not always easy talking about something that's kind of personal, but sometimes you have to. There's been many times where I would allow my emotions to pretty much control my next move, and I think I'm at a point where I just can't allow that to happen anymore. Life comes with many emotions, and sometimes it can really feel like it's too heavy to handle. But as you continue to keep pushing forward, you'll always come out stronger on the other side. So making this video was my personal way of pushing forward, because trust me guys, I did not want to make this video whatsoever. But now that you're here watching, it just makes things just so much better. We can't always aim for this clear road ahead. Sometimes we do have to prepare ourselves or just accept the bumps and bruises, because those things typically don't last forever. So without that being said, it honestly does feel a lot better now to say life doesn't always make sense. And I hope it does for you too. Thank you so much guys for watching this video, and a huge shout out to Emerald and AJ for helping assist on this video and playing some pretty impressive characters. If you want to see more of them or just check out my other social media accounts, all the information will be down in the description. There's definitely more things cooking up for this year, and I'm just glad that you all are a part of this journey. I do plan to relaunch some of the LUTs that I've been using for this video or these videos, so if you've been enjoying the colors, just stay tuned and I'll keep you guys updated on that. But as always, see you guys next time. Peace.